Hey, what's happening, everybody? This is that boy. This is that boy, Rick Titus. That boy, Rick Titus, talking about this exquisite podcast. This exquisite podcast located in Waldorf, Maryland, at the St. Charles Town Center Mall on the first floor. We're located in Waldorf, Maryland, at the St. Charles Town Center Mall on the first floor. Listen, come and see that boy, Rick Titus. Come and see that boy, Rick Titus. Listen, I'm going to start this thing off with pastors. You pastors out there, you want to shine and you want to touch somebody, get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus. That's why if people out there in the jungle don't know you, they don't see you, they don't believe, because your ministry is not reaching them. A lot of you guys out there have, a lot of you ministers, your pastors, a lot of y'all pastors out there got some great material, got some great information, but you're not touching anybody. Nobody knows who you are. So get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus, with this exquisite podcast and start getting out there in the community. Start being seen. Let people see you. Let people know who you are. Let people know who you are. Exquisite Podcast is here to help. We are here to take that heavy load off of your back, pastors. We're here to help take that heavy load off of your back. Work with that boy, Rick Titus. Work with that boy, Rick Titus, family. Work with that boy, Rick Titus, with this exquisite podcast. Listen, if you wanna do a podcast, you got something to say, you want to share what you got in your heart, we're renting out Exquisite Podcast booth. We're renting out booths out here. We're renting out our Exquisite Podcast booth. So we need for you guys to get in touch with that boy. Get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus, so you can go ahead and get your podcast booth rented. We're renting booth out. So we're looking for some individuals that want to do a podcast, got something to say, want to be seen, like to be heard. Get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus, so you can get your podcast up and popping, so we can manifest that podcast. Listen, you can do a podcast with Exquisite Podcast anywhere in the U.S. or international. You don't even have to be in the studio. You can do your podcast wherever you at. You on the beach, you at home. All you got to do, all you got to do is have high-speed internet. Get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus. High-speed internet. Give me your full name, your email address, your telephone number, what time your show. We'll do the markup. We'll do the backdrop. Just get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus, with Exquisite Podcast. Exquisite Podcast. We can do the heavy lifting for you guys. We're renting out podcast booth right here in the state of Maryland, right in Waldorf. If you're in the DMV, get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus, in Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV know where Waldorf, Maryland is located at. We're right at the St. Charles Town Center Mall on the first floor. On the first floor, right around the corner from JCPenney. So if you got something that you want to say, you want to be heard, a lot of you guys was emailing me and say, hey, look, Rick Titus, I don't know what I need to talk about on a podcast. So I'm going to give you a couple ideas. That boy, Rick Titus, is going to give you a couple ideas. Listen, you can talk about sports. The sports game is what's happening right now. You can talk about politics, a lot of politics that's going on, especially in Chicago, what they're doing out there in Chicago. You can talk about that. What they're doing downtown DC, you can talk about that. So it's a lot of issues and it's a lot of concerns that we have out here in the universe. You can talk about health and wellness. A lot of our family members got some health problems. You can talk about how can you help them? How can you ease that pain? And look, slip over in the DM, as they say. Slip over in the DM, as they say, and click on that link. And get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus, with this exquisite image. Get in touch with that boy, Rick Titus. You see the link is scrolling down the ticker? Huh? Yeah. Also, you can talk about cooking. A lot of y'all guys out there can cook. You can do a podcast on that. And my entrepreneur thing. My entrepreneur fans, you can do a podcast of how to become a great entrepreneur. All of you already a great entrepreneur. You just don't know it. You came from a great line of people. You understand what I'm saying, family? Exquisite Podcast is renting out booth. Exquisite Podcast booth. We're renting them out. All you got to do is just get in touch with that boy Rick Titus and get this thing popping. Listen, if you want to do your podcast, it doesn't matter where you at in the U.S. You can be in Canada. You can be in Pennsylvania. You can be in Detroit. You can be in San Diego. You can be in Sumter, South Carolina. You can be in Maysville, South Carolina. You can be in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Durham, North Carolina. Delaware. You can be anywhere in the U.S. New York City, Chicago, L.A., Vegas. Anywhere in the U.S. you can be. Ghana. Overseas. Liberia. Jamaica. It doesn't matter. All you got to do is just get in touch with that boy Rick Titus on the internet. Let the internet work for you. Listen, let Exquisite Podcast do all of the heavy lifting for your family. Let that boy do all of the heavy lifting for you. We're going to do the markups. We're going to do the backdrops. All you got to do is just give me your full name, your email address, your telephone number, and the time of your show. All you got to do is have high-speed internet. That's all you got to do is have high-speed internet. And we can get your podcast popping. And that boy Rick Titus, we're renting Exquisite Podcast booth out. We're renting them out. So you can do your podcast no matter where you're located at. We can get it done for you. We can get that podcast done. We can get it done immediately. You understand what I'm saying? This is that boy Rick Titus talking about renting out Exquisite Podcast. We're located in Waldorf, Maryland. Everybody in the DMV know where Waldorf, Maryland is located at. And we're located at in the St. Charles Town Center Mall on the first floor. So come and holler at that boy, Rick Titus. I'll see you guys on another video.